Hey YouTube family and friends, this is Dana and welcome to my channel. My husband has been ill for over a week and taking no time off from work until today when he just couldn't go anymore. So I'm sitting in the car at the doctor's office opening mail, which nobody got out of the mailbox yesterday, because he felt too bad and I was busy at an eye appointment at the VA and didn't have a chance to myself. So I got a bunch of junk mail, a book I ordered, a magazine I ordered called Real Simple, and a cell phone bill, and also an order from ColourPop. ColourPop had a sale, so my daughter decided to go online and take advantage of the sale while it was going on. And it said, "We are best buds." And the first thing I pulled out is ColourPop Pressed Powder Face Highlighter Bronzer. And it says it's in Private Party. Can't wait to try that. The next thing is ColourPop Pressed Powder Face Highlighter Bronzer in Here Kitty Kitty. Cute name. The next thing I see is ColourPop Pressed Face Powder, and because of my Parkinson's, I have a little more than normal difficulty opening stuff, and it's an empty container that you can put your pressed powder in. So there are two in here, so we have two, one for each pressed powder we bought. The next thing I see is ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Issa or Isa. And there's the color. And I see another shadow, Super Shock Shadow, in Frog. Kind of a tan looking, not a green looking color like I think Frog would be. And then there's a ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Fair. And I'll open this up and let you see what it looks like. And then I have one thing I'm really excited about. It's the ColourPop Dream Team Kathleen Lights ColourPop Lip Bundle. And it has Moonchild, Dreamy, and Revere. The Moonchild is an ultra glossy lip, the Dreamy is an ultra satin lip, and the Revere is an ultra satin lip. And this is what all of those look like. We really like Kathleen Lights. We try to support her. She's a YouTuber, and we always try to support all the YouTubers we know about and can. The next is Aquarius, Kathleen Lights ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip, Satin Lip, and Ultra Glossy Lip. And I won't take all of these out, but they're all in the Aquarius color. They're just different formulations of the same color. And finally, and certainly not least, is the Dream Street Kathleen Light's ColourPop Shadow Palette with Shooting Star, Magical Stardust, Twinkle, Sweet Dreams, Water Bearer, Potion, Spark, Kaleidoscope, Elvish, Moony, and Mermaid Bay. And it is some gorgeous, gorgeous colors in here for me to try and look at. I'm not going to swatch any of them because I want my daughter to have a chance to open them and go through them. She's probably the best swatcher in the house, and I'm sure she'll swatch these and take pictures where I can insert them into my video. I'm really happy about that. And I'm really pleased. I got like I said, a lot for a good price. I believe the sale was 20% off. So that made me really happy. And then the book I have, which I'll show on my BookTube channel, it's an older book. And it's called The Sidetrack Sisters Happiness File. And I really like this. They have a card system, which I found a little bit overwhelming. But this book talked about organization and a card system, but talked more about things to do for yourself to make you a happy camper. And so I'm excited about getting back into that. It goes by the months. And let me look up February, since we're in the month of February, and tell you what the particular theme for February is. February is love and romance, and that was wrote by the sister Peggy, and it's on page 135. And I went past it. I do apologize. It says, love is patient. Love is kind and envies no one. Love is never boastful, nor conceited, nor rude, never selfish, not quick to take offense. Love keeps no scores of wrongs, does not gloat over other men's sins, but delights in the truth. There is nothing love cannot face, and there is no limit to its faith, its hope, and endurance. And that was taken from the New English Bible, 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. And it talks about February, making us think of the presidents. And it goes on to talk about her and her husband's relationship. Today is St. Marin's Day in Lebanon. It's National Bagel Day. The 2018 Winter Olympics started today in South Korea, and it's National Pizza Day. And I guess some difficulties they overcome, or maybe not, because I have read this before, but it's been many years. And this book was only a couple of dollars. Special treats. And she had one, I guess, that she gave to her husband every month. And for January was gummy bears. And February is a pound of unsalted nuts. She also goes on to say in this chapter, in February, she would buy 12 Valentine cards and mail him one a month. And she would send it to his place of work and mark personal. And she said, of course, I don't tell him that I had a card filed in front of the February divider in her little index box that reminded her to do this. And it said, we have a weekend alone together once every 3 months. She writes the dates in her pocket planner as well as on the calendar. For the last one, I did the inviting, and she sent a progressive invitation 5 days in a row. Once a week on a Friday night, we go on a date, and I can say that that's something my husband and I do, but usually 9.9 times out of 10, it's always to eat dinner out together. She said she focused her energy and attention on her husband for the whole month of February, and she was inspired to make up a list of what qualities she would attribute to being, quote, the perfect wife, unquote. And her first one was patience. Her second one was wisdom. Her third was virtue. Fourth was empathy. Fifth was kindness. Sixth was trust. 7, humor. 8 is knowledge. 9 is enthusiasm. 10 is love. 11, flexibility. And that's what the month of February is about. There's more meat and potatoes to the book, but it does break down the certain months as to what you can do. And you can write little reminder cards. And I have done that years ago in the past. I thought how silly. And now that I'm older, I think how important, because it's a visual reminder to help you not to forget what you're trying to do. Anyway, that's all I have for you right now. I'll talk to you later on.